That voice telling you, "I'm tired," is a lie hiding the truth. You're not tired, you're undisciplined. And discipline? That's the weapon that will break you free. I feel the weight crushing down, telling me I'm tired, that I'm done for the day. But is this exhaustion real, or just a mask? A mask hiding the truth I don't want to face, that maybe, just maybe, I didn't manage my time, my energy, my focus the way I should have. That tiredness might just be a comfortable excuse, a way to run from what needs to be done. I have to be honest with myself. Am I really tired because I pushed too hard? Or am I tired because I let distractions steal my willpower? Did I allow my mind to wander when I should have been grinding? Did I let the clock slip past me while I made choices that led to fatigue instead of progress? That fatigue isn't just a natural consequence, it's a warning sign. It screams, you didn't own this day. You gave up control. Every time I say I'm tired, I need to stop and ask, did I fight for my goals with relentless focus? Did I guard my time like it was a treasure? Or did I waste it, thinking rest would come later, without realizing that rest earned is different from rest given up on? Discipline isn't easy. It's the harsh truth that I am responsible for every second of my day. The way I use my time decides whether I rise or fall. So when tiredness tries to cloak me in its false comfort, I have to strip it away and face what lies beneath. Did I stand my ground, or did I let myself slip? It's not weakness to feel tired. It's weakness to let that tiredness control me. Real strength is managing my focus, pushing through when the body protests, and controlling my energy like a warrior controls his weapon. Because discipline is not punishment, it's freedom. It's the key that unlocks every door I want to open. I am in charge of my time. I am in charge of my focus. And if I didn't manage these well today, I will not hide behind tiredness. I will confront it. I will fix it. I will rise again with sharper discipline and fiercer determination. Because tiredness is often just a mask, and I refuse to be fooled by it. Not anymore. Not ever again. I can feel motivation slipping through my fingers like sand. Some days it's blazing hot, lighting every part of me on fire, and other days it's barely a flicker, barely enough to keep me moving. Willpower isn't much better. It's unpredictable, a tide that rises and falls, sometimes strong, sometimes weak. But discipline is different. It doesn't wait for the perfect moment. It doesn't ask for the perfect mood. Discipline is the steady engine, the real energy source that keeps me grinding even when every excuse screams at me to quit. When my body aches and my mind begs for a break. When the world outside seems to whisper, "Give up, it's too hard." Discipline is the voice inside that shouts back, "Not today." It doesn't care if I'm tired, if I'm scared, or if I'm doubting myself. Discipline is the muscle I build through consistency, the habit that overrides fleeting feelings. It's the relentless force that pushes me to show up, even when I don't want to. Motivation is a spark, unpredictable and fleeting. Willpower is a flame, burning bright, but easily snuffed out by fatigue or distraction. Discipline is the fire that never dies. It's the fuel I feed myself every day through commitment and routine. When motivation leaves, discipline stays. When willpower wavers, discipline remains. It's the foundation on which every success is built, the silent power behind every achievement. I've learned that relying on motivation alone is like trying to power a machine with a weak battery. It won't last. But discipline is the generator, the powerhouse that keeps the machine running no matter what. It's the difference between dreaming and doing, between wanting and having. Discipline turns my intentions into action, my plans into reality. So when the urge to quit rises, when excuses crowd my mind and try to take control, I remind myself, motivation will come and go. Willpower will rise and fall, but discipline is mine to command. It's the real energy source that keeps me moving forward, grinding harder, climbing higher. No matter how I feel, no matter the obstacles, discipline is the fire I choose to burn every day. And that fire will never die. There's a deeper kind of tiredness that sneaks in. One that's not just about aching muscles or heavy eyelids. It's a fatigue that weighs down the soul, drains the spirit, and crushes the will. This exhaustion doesn't come from hard work or pushing limits. It comes from chaos, from a lack of discipline, from habits that scatter my energy instead of focusing it. Undisciplined habits don't just wear down my body, they steal from my very essence, leaving me hollow and defeated even before the real battle begins. When my days have no structure, when distractions rule and focus slips away like water through my fingers, I feel it, the slow, creeping burn of depletion. It's more than physical tiredness. It's a heaviness in my chest, a fog in my mind, a voice whispering that I can't keep going. But I know that this is a trap, a line my own negligence sets for me. Discipline is the antidote. It's the blueprint for energy that doesn't fade. Power that doesn't quit. Building discipline means creating a fortress around my time and my effort. It means saying no to the little things that steal my strength, and yes to the daily grind that fuels my fire. When I carve out structure, I am no longer at the mercy of fleeting moods or random whims. Every action becomes deliberate, every moment an investment in my future self. Fatigue transforms from a dead end into a stepping stone, and exhaustion turns into unstoppable energy. Discipline is the wellspring from which my power flows. Without it, I'm running on empty, chasing motivation that's gone cold. But with it, I tap into a reservoir deep inside, steady, strong, unwavering. This isn't about perfection. It's about showing up again and again, building habits that sustain me through the toughest battles. Discipline is what turns chaos into clarity, weakness into strength, and burnout into boundless drive. So when I feel that soul-draining tiredness creeping in, I confront it. I ask myself if I've been careless with my habits, if I've let undisciplined choices chip away at my energy. Then I make the decision to reclaim control, to build structure where there was none, to focus where my mind wandered, to create routines that carry me forward no matter what. This is the power of discipline, the power to transform exhaustion into energy and to breathe life back into my soul. And once I tap into that power, there's nothing that can stop me. There's a part of me that loves excuses, the easy way out, the comfort of saying, "I'm tired," as if that simple phrase justifies giving up. It's a shield, an armor, that protects me from facing the real challenge, pushing harder when every muscle screams to stop, when every voice inside begs me to quit. But that armor, it's not protection, it's prison walls. It keeps me safe from growth, but traps me in weakness. I have to rip it off. I have to look at myself in the mirror and admit the truth. Excuses are lies dressed as comfort. Saying, "I'm tired," too often isn't reality. It's a choice to hide from discomfort, from responsibility. Discipline doesn't allow that. It demands honesty, brutal, unforgiving honesty, and relentless action. It asks me to stand tall, to push past the voice that whispers weakness. I can't pretend that tiredness is a reason to stop. Real discipline means showing up even when the fatigue threatens to consume me. It means ripping off the armor that excuses provide and stepping into the fire anyway. Because the moment I stop using tiredness as a shield, that's the moment I break free from the comfort zone's grip. Every time I say no to excuses, I strengthen my resolve. I prove that I'm not a prisoner to weakness, but a warrior of willpower. I choose to fight through the exhaustion, to lean into discomfort, and to grow stronger on the other side. Excuses might be comfortable, but they will never be enough to build the life I want. Discipline demands more courage, more action, more grit. So I tear off that armor and face the truth. I am stronger than my excuses. I am more powerful than my tiredness. And with that knowledge, I push forward, not because I have to, but because I refuse to let anything stand in the way of who I'm meant to become. There's no one coming to make me disciplined. No coach, no mentor, no magic moment. The battlefield isn't outside, it's inside me, every single day. It's a war between the part of me that wants to quit and the part that refuses to give in. And if I lose that fight, tiredness wins. It chains me down and makes every goal feel impossible. But if I own that fight, truly own it, then tiredness loses all meaning. When discipline becomes non-negotiable, it transforms from a chore into a weapon. It slices through fatigue, doubt, and excuses like they're nothing but shadows. It's a decision to keep moving, even when the body protests and the mind begs for rest. This battle is mine alone, and the results are mine alone to claim. No one else can fight it for me. No one else can push me to the edge and pull me back stronger. When I step up and own my discipline, I'm no longer a slave to tiredness or circumstance. I become unstoppable. Every day, I look in the mirror and remind myself, this fight is mine, and so is the victory. Tiredness is just a test, a hurdle designed to weed out the weak. But I am not weak. I am a warrior who owns their discipline, owns their grind, owns their life. And that means owning every result that comes with it. If you're ready to own your discipline and take control of your results, make sure you're here for every step of the journey. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because growth waits for no one, and your best self is just ahead. Let's keep pushing together.